How's it going, everyone? This is cloudchief, and in today's video I'm going over the Unity NM Abyssdiver. Abyssdiver is a 119 Unity NM that spawns in Buburimu Peninsula at either K9, K6, or H7. He costs 2,000 Unity accolades to pop, and he's got two decent drops. Not only does he drop the feathers that are used to upgrade the two items, he drops a boomerang that is for Thief Ninja that I honestly think is a pretty darn good boomerang for Thief. You're going to get the most use out of it, with it having some critical hits, some dex, and even agility on it. I think if you need to do any type of pulling on Thief and you don't want to use any ammo, this is a really good weapon to have. He also drops a pair of gauntlets that have some interesting stats on it. It has 11% cure potency, 4% physical damage taken, along with some HP and immunity on it. It's got some other stats, but those are really the main ones. So I could see potential use out of Paladin, Beast, Ninja, and maybe even Dark Knight for these, but they're not anything super amazing, so I'm not sure that I would really go out of my way for these. But they are still a pretty decent utility piece, considering in the variety of stats it has on it. I'm sure people could make use of it somewhere, and considering that this NM isn't that difficult. So with that, let's move on to the actual NM fight itself. It is a bird NM, and it uses, your pretty standard bird moves. It does have a gimmick that we'll get into in a second. Pretty much it just does Wing Cutter, which is a frontal AoE wind elemental move. So you want to make sure that you are not facing your trust or other party members. Make sure you have the tank, or if you're tanking it, that you're facing it away from the rest of your party, so that way they're not taking the damage from Wind Cutter. And then he also has Hell Dive, which will be a stun move. Once he drops below 50%, he will start doing Wind Cutter as auto attacks, although it won't pop up in the log saying that he's readying Wind Cutter. So you do really want to make sure that he's positioned away from your party, so that way when he starts doing Wind Cutter's auto attacks, it's not hitting the rest of your party. Other than that, it is a really easy fight. I was actually able to take this in just Sparks gear, as long as I made sure that he was facing away from the rest of the party, so that way cures weren't getting out of control. Even with using entry-level trusts, it was not difficult at all to go ahead and take this NM down. Anyone who's hit level 99 and put any little bit of effort into their job should be able to take this NM down without too much difficulty. And that about wraps up this NM. If you got some value out of this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And as always, may you have success in all you do.